sound level is going to be at a decent point. Oh. We're like at 70, isn't it? Yep. Let's push it down to 65. Yeah, 66. It's like a nice little middle ground. Middle ground of I can't be bothered to do it any other way. Oh, God. Anyway, let's make the post on YouTube. Right. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Okay, that's that done. Hello. Hello, guys. Apologies for being about half an hour late. I've just come back from a very, very frustrating shift, but I am also smiling. It's kind of, okay, it's a weird one. I had a bad day in the sense that I was left in a pretty shitty position to start with, but then I was able to turn it around. Hello, Helgast. Hope you're having a good one. I was able to turn it around and defy what the... Well, I won't say any names or give any specifics, but basically I was having to deal with a shitloads of mess, where I work, and the person who worked yesterday didn't clean up after themselves, or made the choice not to. I don't know which way it was, but basically it wasn't done, and it could have been done, should have been done, but it wasn't. So I did what they had to do, what they should have done yesterday in the morning at 5, then at around... Yeah, then around about 12 o'clock when I was doing a 5 to 1 today. So, my boss was like, hey, look, don't worry about sorting out this mess today. Just do it tomorrow when you come in. We'll come in early and then you can, whatever. And I'm like, whatever. And so I do all the necessary procedures. So I've not done anything wrong. I've done all the paperwork. I've done all the other shit done right. It's all good. And on top of that, I fucking mullered myself in half an hour, or less than half an hour. No, it was half an hour, I think. I can't be honest with you. I was like, for 12:20, and by the time I finished, it was about 13:05, so about 45 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes. I'd done both, traying up food and Danish, as well as sorting out a freezer. I don't want to go into specifics, but I feel like every time I talk, I'm going further into specific town. But anyway, I'm here, we're playing this, let's go. And in the previous episode, I basically lost out on my equipment. Unfortunately, my character was killed by bugs. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to... Well, unfortunately, because I kept killing all the other bugs, it ended up with the... it ended up in me losing my equipment. I'm going to keep my corpse marker about, just in case for some reason when I come back, I somehow still have a corpse here. But I don't think I do. We've been checking and checking and checking. But it's honestly not looking like I've got anything. Speaking of which, what's going on up at the northern flank? I see. It's yeah, because of my factories. Okay, cool. So anyway, so what we're going to be doing now is we're continuing on with our campaign to... Okay. Around a bit of stuff, but fair enough. So we're going to continue on with our campaign to go deal with the bugs. I have got 8.5k rounds of autocannon left, and I intend on making a few bugs die in a horrible, painful fashion for killing my shit. Fuck you. You're not even gonna get a shot off, you cunt. I'd like to also welcome the Big M54 in case I haven't already. Thank you very much for following. I apologize, it's been a while since I last streamed. Work and stuff is bad. I have got a channel update which I'll be uploading once I've done this live stream. which hopefully should indicate what's going on. And then after tomorrow, I finally have a couple of days off. After 9 days of work, I am looking forward to not having to get up early. Rare. But right now, I just want to kill some bugs. Like, we've had loads of episodes where I've not been doing a lot, but I'm going to try and get rid of these fucking bugs. Gotta be careful. The problem is I don't have... Oh, that's really not helpful. The problem is I gotta be careful because my previous character had a Roboport on him, which means that basically yeah, my character had a Roboport on him, which when my vehicle slowed down, it automatically it automatically started to repair the tank, which was great. It was a really good thing because I could be a lot more aggressive in my way of playing. Whereas right now, I'm going to have to play it a bit safe and kind of not push into the enemy base, which I'm not intending to doing. My main aim is I've got 8.5k ammo. I will piss through this ammo, but I need to try and make a bigger impact on the bugs. And the bugs are, as usual, being a royal pain in the ass, but that's the point. I mean, the main reason why I'm doing all this, by the way, in the previous episode, which hopefully should be in playlist right now, I had a baby war. Like I realized there was a massive, there was like a nice peninsula-like location. So the intent with that was that the intention with that was that I hopefully was going to be able to kill whatever bugs was on the south side, use the wall that I could build, use the wall to basically use the rivers on each side to make a nice perimeter defense, and then I wouldn't have to build as much wall, but I'd get more territory, and it would all be awesome, which is great. But unfortunately for me, what I didn't realize was at the time was that this environment that we were in was much fucking bigger. The peninsula and everything else was just that much fucking bigger. It was mental. So yeah, unfortunately for us, the amount of bugs have increased exponentially in size. Oh, that was a good couple of solid hits. And this is 8.5k rounds that isn't uranium assisted as well. That was the big thing. That was the big fucking thing. Right, okay. Let's try and make a couple of sweeps. I don't want to lose my tank. But yeah, there we go. I'm so glad they automatically reload the ammo. Like, it's kind of shit that I have to, like, reload the fuel manually. But I'm glad I don't have to worry about reloading the tank manually. That would fucking suck. I probably should also mention that my character also has a few spare rounds of tank. Oh god. Yeah, I was We're making an impact. It is, as much as it doesn't look like it, we are actually making quite an impact. I mean, the machine gun ammo probably does work, but the explosive ammo kind of is universal. Oh, the buggers. And fuck, those things move really slowly. Or if they do move, they move... Yeah, they're not very powerful. Oh boy. I can't tell if that's... Ah. We are making an impact, though. Like, I definitely feel like we're making some kind of impact, but I realize that... Yeah, that isn't... Okay, I thought that was some kind of resource ground, but no, it's not. I'm definitely going to need to deal with this. The reason why I'm so determined to get it is because this is a nice giant chunk of fucking iron ore. It's a really nice chunk of iron ore and I want to get it. Oh, God. Apologies that there are points where you can't really see it at the night. Hopefully the light kind of helps. If it's any consolation, all I can see is the... Bloody hell. If it's any consolation, the amount of bug corpses are actually kind of a troublesome thing, because I have to deal with all of the... I wish I had nuclear bombs at this point. Wish the range was a little further. Yes, 8.5k, guys. Remember that, because we're going to be... Once we've taken care of this massive swarm of bugs, we are going to be checking how much ammo I've pissed through. And why I love this autocannon so much. I think there's another research that allows me to unlock another tier of rate of fire, which would be brilliant, but I also would fear probably would bugger me. I don't know, maybe. Come on. We're getting them. The swarm is getting hit, and it is suffering because of it. Yeah, but this is what happens with the MG fire. It's good, but it is problematic. Knocking out the bugs, you gotta have the explosives or flame ammo. Everything else doesn't really work. Well, I mean, it does kind of work, but not to the same extent. Flame ammo is the absolute best. I don't know why, but it is. It's a shame we don't have plasma weapons in this game. That would be fucking dope. Or it would be really kind of cool if you could customize the... You know how, like, the tank and everything? What would be really kind of cool is if you could customize the tank how you customize the sword. But customize the... customize the character's body armor, you know? Because with the body armor... With the modular armor, what you get is this grid... Start again. With modular armor, you get a grid system inside. For example, equipment grid size 5x5 and all that jazz. And what you can do is you can add slots onto the grid to be able to improve your movement speed or give you a robo port or something along those lines. And the better power, the better suits you have, for example, I get Power Armor Mark 1, Mark 2, it expands the slots. So what I'm thinking would be really cool is if you could have something similar with the tank, where you could take out maybe its main cannon weapons and replace it with, you know, plasma cannon. Or if you take out the machine guns and replace it with a flamethrower, and then, I don't know, have an auto shotgun or a grenade launcher, you know, auto grenade launcher. Something to give you a bit more variety with each of your different tanks, to give you a more personalized feel. And that way then, but equally all of them having validity, which is the important thing. You don't want to have one, you know, one style beats all sort of deal. Maybe some components are cheaper to research than others, but that's because they don't do as well. But then other components are really fucking expensive for the tank, but they fucking work. You know, for example, imagine a heavy, you know, this is probably what I would equate? I gotta knock that fucking shit out. It's a bit of a risk, but yeah. There's more of them over there as well, but we're hitting them. At the moment, it's a nice wide open plains. This area is where the tank really operates beautifully. I love it. This is why I burnt down the forest. Because this is the kind of shit the tank works in. This is the environment it specializes in. How many kills has the tank got? Oh yeah, it doesn't say. That sucks. I am impressed with my capacity for destruction. I'm quite proud of that. There's something to look for, you know. It's a nice honourable trait in a man, isn't it? You know, whether or not he can hold his own in a fight, or what, you know, hold his own when it comes to certain things like practical. Can he cook? Can he survive? You know, is he a practical man? Or in my case, can he control a large tank? Can he micromanage weapon ammunition consumption? Can he Can he make the usage of ammunition and high-class firepower as effective as possible, whilst also making it as cheap as possible? Right, 2, 3, 4. This is a bit of a risky play. Oh, go fuck yourselves. That was a nice amount of kills. It was a nice multi-kill. Don't it suck being vulnerable to fire? What's brilliant is sometimes I aim further back and my shells hit the guy in front. It's like, oh shit, there's someone in the far distance I gotta knock out. And then like Fred comes in to save the day. Holy shit crackers. I mean, I'm hoping that with that nest neutralized, we can begin the process of walling up. At least I kind of wish we had the ability to wall up. I had a load of wall as well. I'm rather disappointed at that. I mean, it's not the end of the world because in the grand scheme of things, I can always get more. It's a shame that I never got to use that shit, you know? That's the setback, I would say. Which is a bit of a shame. Oh shit, cliffs. on the one side, on the plus side, it means there's a chokehold. On the other side, it means that I'm going to have to, you know, as much as it works for me, it works against me. Oh, boy. That is a lot of corpses. A lot of dead bugs. Well, a lot of bugs that are about to be dead. I apologize my commentary sounds all exasperated and it's just my feet fucking hurt and I feel drained, mentally drained. Physically, I don't feel quite drained yet, but I am drinking Coke. So I'm gonna crash at some point, unfortunately. Oh boy. Okay, so there's a whole tundra of the fuckers. The issue right now is that there's a nice chokehold, but it's like there's too many of the damn things for me to be able to get I need to get into a position where my shots count, and it's like at the moment there's too many bugs coming at me for it to count. And I don't want to get too close in case, you know, I get caught in something or it ends up killing me or something like that. And fuck, these things are always vulnerable. Seriously. I cannot describe how fucking grateful I am for the fact that the bloody bugs... Oh. I'm so grateful that the bugs are, that there's only 2 types. As much as it is a bit dull, because obviously late game like this, you probably wanted to have some variety, or maybe even when you hit the... when you start building for the rocket components, or when you start to launch the rocket, there's almost nothing. There's not a lot of change in variety. It's just the bugs maybe... I don't know if the bugs are going to become more aggressive or not. And, you know... I'm grateful. I'm honestly grateful. I don't have to deal with a third type of bug. Like, I don't know, one that explodes or one that serves as artillery, but it's mobile. It's not like the worms, which only serve to act as, like, turret defense. It actually is something along the lines of a mobile large one. You know, like a plasma bug from the Starship Troopers, you know? Now, that would be a bitch. Because at the moment, their only ranged attack is, sort of... It's a mixture between a trap and damage over time. So it's really just a poison. You know, it's a low... depending on what kind of gear you're on, it's a low damage AoE, which doesn't really do a lot. Really doesn't. I mean, it's a pain in the arse, and I think if you get too many, you might get slowed down. Like, the vehicles can and will get slowed down if you're not careful. But... there we go. That's more like it. Right. Right, let's fill up the kettle. I'm not looking at the side of the screen. I can't see how much it is. I'm just gonna... Right eye is closed. I don't know how much my tank is fixed. I didn't look. Fuck. Oh, fuck it. 7.1k. Okay. That's only... It's about 1. It's about 1.5k rounds have been fired. So, we have got plenty of ammo. I like this loadout, I'm not going to lie. Majority explosive shell with second highest amount being flame ammo because, again, it's the most efficient. And we use machine gun ammo just because it's kind of like the last resort sort of deal. But really, we're going to use that more for my guy. Oh, bloody hell. Well, they're coming in earlier. If there's one thing I've got to give these guys for, it's persistency. But I guess I must be getting somewhere with my, my thing. Because they're coming earlier. Unfortunately, I can't quite immediately delete it. But rest assured, that wanker will not last long. And for those watching on YouTube, I occasionally get video links. I get links in my chat from bots, which I've disabled links in my chat because of the bot accounts. But what happens is on the Twitch, some asshole makes a bot account, and then ends up he just makes the account which then spams a message and a link to like some buying followers site. And yeah, basically it's an automatic thing, and it's a pain in the ass. And I haven't got an automatic moderation system in place to ban shit like that, so normally I just report him, but at this point I just can't be bothered. Come on. Yes! Got the base HQ. This is a fucking huge nest we're knocking out, by the way. Like, it's a bit laborious and you could argue a bit boring, but really I quite like this sort of methodical theme to it. And besides, you guys are watching a Factorio game. If you're seriously getting bored by the fact that I'm blowing shit up, it's going to be I'm honestly impressed at you. There'll be a Call of Duty player complaining about the amount of time someone reloaded. Yes, I know you guys want to die, but I have to get closer to you. Wait your turn. Right, bit of a ballsy play here, but this might just pay off. Yeah, there we go. Good shit. Good shit. Oh my god. That was a lot of dudes. So at the end of that, 6.9. We have effectively pissed through 1,600 rounds. I have like 200 round bites as well, so... Well, sorry, 200 round automags is what I really should say. It sounds a bit stupid, but here you go. Right. Guessing my guy won't be there. Yeah. That's gutting. Yeah. That's gutting. I mean, it's a factor. It's a game about adding stuff up and losing it and then getting stuff up again. So we'll keep that marker there as a memento, as a kind of a sadness respect button. But yeah. Anyway, that's a dead amount of, that's a lot of dead bugs. So what the plan is at the moment is I'm basically going to try and still go over, grab the, get the stuff, and, what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically, go get my wall set up and also figure out where the, hello. Big nest alert. Okay, see if we can avoid that. Yeah, I've aggroed him a bit. I have a few pot shots. Fuck you. Oh, the nest isn't that big. Not too bad, actually. A few rounds to the side. Pardon me. There is going to probably come a point where I'm going to need to be careful how much fuel I'm pissing through. Because I'm working on coal, which is great, but the only issue is I need it. The only issue is I piss through it, and I need it in order to survive. So if I run out of fuel, I'm fucked. Especially if I'm mid-swarm. Running out of fuel can cost you, and I think in this particular playthrough, I've lost vehicles because I've run out of fucking fuel. So don't underestimate the power of fuel. You need it to survive. It isn't a luxury, it's an essential item. Anyway, so the plan is, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and breach... Oh, where the fuck do you think you're going? You're dead. What I'm going to try and do is breach through the line by nuking as much of the bug infestation as possible. Then once I've killed enough of the bugs, getting close. I don't have the bugs. I don't have the worker robots to refuel, so. Ooh, pardon me. I'm just chugging coke right now because I'm like, I need the energy. I have to stay awake. I'm like Marlin in Finding Nemo. I'm just like, stay awake, stay awake, stay awake. I cannot afford to lose this tank. This is the last tank I've got on me. And it would take me a fucking age to build a new one. Right, nuke the center, nuke the center, nuke the center. Good, 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 good. That is a lot of dead fucking bugs. Suck it, fuckwads! Oh, sucks to be you. Ah, good old, good old. Oh my god, my fucking. Also, what's going on with my factory at the moment? Is there... Have I run out of something? No. Why is the crafting speed? Oh, I need purple. And there's no purple. Because... no machines? Oh, no. That's not good. Wait, well, there's plenty there, so... Oh, no, I'm dumb. What the fuck? How the fuck did that happen? I would explain why there's no, none of that shit going on. Holy shit. That's a lot of stuff not being made right there. Huh. Why was that on? Must have been a misclick or something. Or I put it there without realizing. Is the most likely scenario. Alright, I'm gonna go take a momentary break just to quickly go sort that out. Oh, we can take care of the... Oh, no, we need to kill the bugs. No, we need to make progress in more ways than one. And I kind of want to try and make it possible for me to get other shit done whilst I'm killing all the bugs. So, we're making this shit. I wondered why it wasn't doing any progression. Huh, now I know. And knowing's half the battle. G.I. Joe. Right. Anywho. The good thing also is if we can find, if I can secure this territory, I've got a fuckload of resources to benefit from. I've got coal, I've got oil, I've got some uranium if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there it is. A lot of, actually, a lot of uranium, which is nice. And better still, I can also implement more advanced track systems. Though I'm not going to lie, I am going to use the call for help option for that, just because I want to try and utilize it in a more efficient manner. I'll definitely be calling Lachlan and Grissom for help on that one. Oh my god. Better still, what I can probably do is delete this underside water section, so there's only this. And then, I can then extend the base. Better still, I can get rid of all these... it's going to be a bitch, and I'll probably do this out of... recording. But I'll probably turn this... get rid of this wall, because I don't... Obviously, I won't need it. Because that's there. So, I'll just take what I can from that, reattach to the sides. I don't need to record that whilst I'm doing that, because that's just something I can do in my own time. What I might try and do is, if I have the resources, I might try and build a roboport. Because I've got robots and everything. It just, I need to be able to, I just need to be able to, Are you all done? Oh no. Well, there's nothing left for you. But everything else, still producing. Well done. That's all I can say. Right, let's go figure out why I was stupid and did that. Right, so it wasn't there, was it? No. It was here. Here, for some reason, I made a filter. Why did I want that? That was dumb. You need stone. Oh, that's why. Now I know why I did that. Well, it's got spares. So what's wrong with the stone? Why is there no stone going that way? There is still stone. Ah, that's why. There's not enough production facilities for that. Oh no, they're running out as well. Okay, that would explain it. I don't have enough. I don't think I've got any buildings of sorts, do I? Right. Okay. I'll have to delete the a couple of those storage boxes just so I can start getting stones coming back, because that is kind of fucking me over a bit. The lack of any stones. I mean, it's nice having a shitload of stuff, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, no, no, no. Get rid of that. What's left? Okay, cool. That'll be the last of that problem. Pardon me. Yeah, we'll just end it on that. There we go. I need to figure out how to do that. Again, I need stone bricks. Ah, isn't that funny? Ah, honestly. I probably, yeah, do need to make more. I'll, get rid of you. Get rid of you. And you. I'll grab you instead. Flip you around. Oh. Okay. You're looking good. And those are slowly filling up. Oh my god. I have the capacity to... Yeah, I have the capacity to fill up a lot of water, if I should so choose. At least now they're finally getting back into the research thing, so... It's gonna be a slow process, but I think they'll finally start making more of it again. Which is good. Which is very good. Okay, so... I need a personal battery pack. I should have made some more. Well, no, I did, and then I died. We're just going to have to manage. How much reset repairs do I have? 250. That should last me. Should last me. I have a flamethrower, which is nice. I'll take that and give myself some flamethrower ammo. That is actually appreciated. I do have a shotgun as well. It's not as quick as the auto shotgun. What do I need for the auto shotgun again? Wood, copper plate, steel, iron wheel. Oh, wow. Not a lot, is it? It's the one, I think it's the last weapon that really uses wood. Alright, that should be enough steel. Copper plate and wood. The one resource I don't fucking have at the moment. Because I keep blowing it up thinking to myself, oh, I'm never going to need this fucking wood. Oh no, praise the God Emperor. I have wood. The Emperor protects. I'll take the coal as well, actually. I can put that into the tank. Right, so I just need copper now, do I? Yeah, copper and steel. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Save. We'll make another save as well. Mark 1 save. Save. Right. So we can make a auto shotgun. Fuck yeah. Auto shotgun. Meet life. Oh, it's already there. Right, now I need a shitload of shells. Donk. There we go. Now I have shit tons of shells. Right. How are we doing for fuel? Not doing great. So I think it's probably worth nipping to the resource center and grabbing some more fuel. Also maybe some more ammo and other stuff so we can restock. Because we've gone through a fair amount. Like 1.5 or 1.7k. Pretty decent. At least we're now finally making some progress with this crafting speed. Oh. I mean, it's a petty upgrade, but I still kind of need it. Even though, like, 1.1 is coming, and I'm like, fuck my life. Ooh. Oh, dude! Fucking... Oh, I kind of wish I had a battery for this, but I've got... Oh my god, my power armor! Oh! My power armor! Oh, that's fantastic! I have more power armor. Do I have anything in it? No, of course not. I've took everything out. But I've got my power armor. Oh, it's not such a bad day after all. Oh, that's nice. I like that feeling. I'll use that. Oh, that's brilliant. I had rocket launcher and everything. That's honestly kind of a good thing. I'm honestly kind of happy from that. Sounds really petty, but I'm honestly really happy from that. I don't have any personal batteries, unfortunately. I need like 110 steel, and I mean I could fanny ass around getting some more to get a couple of these packs going. I mean, you can just get one and get 5 steel plate, but this one is the better one because they make this one only has 20 megajoule capacity, which means I need a shit ton of these things to be able to be relatively effective. Whereas all I need is about 5 of these, and then boom, I've got a fuckload of power. And then of course I need to make the power, which is a shit ton of these. Yeah, it's a bitch. Losing that stuff, like losing my Power Suit Mark II was a bitch. I'm still feeling the after effects of that. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put that into there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put that into there. And then... because we'll piss through ammo a bit faster, so we'll pop that into that. I will now grab some more shells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is that running out? Ah, steel. I'm not getting enough. Oh, that's not good. We've pissed through a lot of steel. Shit. Flamming ammo? Not much of that either. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're not getting a lot of stuff. We're going to have to play carefully now. Otherwise we could lose out. Which is a problem. Fuck balls! Fuck, piped grounds. I don't have enough, do I? Or do I? Oh, no, I do. Thank the throne. Right. Yes, I'm well aware of how much I got. Pipe to ground, cool. Yeah, we need that shit for the petroleum. Right. Right, let's get back to making that ammo. There we go. I mean, to be honest with you, the best kind of ammo is the one you don't have to use, but at the same time, I'd rather have it, not need it. Fuck you, cheers. Okay, so the extent of my advance is getting close to completion. We've got 2 more sectors to neutralize. Looks like there's going to be a third. But if there's any larger portions of water down here, we're going to kind of go as far south as this point. So we've got a lot of territory to cover still, which is why we're bulking back up on ammo. I've got 7k left of shells, and I've got an additional probably about 2 to 3k's worth of ammo there as well. So in terms of progression, I think, well, in progression, you know what I mean. In terms of supply, we're doing pretty good, but pretty soon I'm going to have to start turning to other means, because we're pissing through ammo, and we're now at a point where I'm not being able to, because with all the losses of tanks that we've had, because bearing in mind, all of them had ammo. Lots of fucking ammo. I lost so many tanks with ammo inside. Oh, I hate this so much. But yeah, we lost a lot of ammo. Suffice it to say, we lost a lot of ammo. So I am going to try and make that back in as efficient way as possible. I.e., those fuckers are going to pay with every shell. I'm going to kill as many bugs as possible to hopefully sort of equate to the amount of ammo I would have used. Preferably, would have loved to have used more, but, you know, fatalities and all that shit. Oh well. Again, we're going to hopefully make back what we lost quite quickly, at least in some form or fashion. Right, I'm going to grab all the rocks and just turn them into ground slabs. A bit of a chokehold here. Bit of a problem, but... I might have to come in via the cliff faces. It's not a huge base, which is not bad. Looks like there's another base nearby. Okay, yeah, let's not go that way. Right. I'm going to try and see if we can make some kind of push. We're doing pretty good. Kind of wonder what kind of different flamethrower you get when you have that kind of flame to it. Or what makes that kind of flame, is what I should say. Problem is, the damage I'm getting right now is mostly from the bugs getting too close, and I'm not switching to my flamethrower quickly enough, so my autocannon does more damage to me than the bloody bugs do. At least I got power armor back. It's the Mark 1 edition, but at least it's it gives me some more room, and better still, the Mark 1 edition of power armor has a much better, has a lot more room in its slots. So eventually, once we've done this stream, we'll be sitting green. So the stream won't be as long as some of my other streams, because I've come back from work, and again, unfortunately, we're about half an hour later than intended, thanks to work being a pain in the arse. So it's not as long as I'd like it to be, but at the same time, I think we're going to be getting a decent length anyway. So I know what I should have called this fucking stream. Slug Fest Through Bug Country. Okay. Kind of rolls off the tongue a little better. I'll rename it once I finish the stream. We got another body of water, which is nice. Means we can make more factories. Right. Okay, judging from the recon reports, it looks like we've got 2 more sectors up at the top, and this little body of water over there. It looks like a fairly substantial bug infestation to the southeast, so we're going to have to be careful. I'm going to kind of go back up at top and then go around, just so that way I could, if I wanted to, pave this complete area up, but yeah, no, not quite intentional. I also want to limit the amount of pollution I have. Like, if there's an area of wooded territory which is next to some bugs, I will burn the forest down, to make room for the other shit. But if I can avoid it, I will. Because the main intention of getting rid of the forest is so that I can maneuver my tank around without it slowing down due to hitting the trees. But if it's in an area that's clear like this, I'm not going to burn any forests down. I don't see a reason to. Oh, if only I could, like, increase the amount of damage my fucking flame would have. Or rate of fire. Rate of fire increase would be nice. I mean, an autocannon is pretty good, but, like... be nice to have more. This is one random bug. Leroy! I'm like, fuck you. Oh boy. Okay. Hey! Crafting upgrade has improved. Great. The irony is actually, when I was looking at the crafting upgrade, in order to get to the next series of crafting upgrades... hang on, I'll take care of these bugs and then I'll highlight the silly part of it. We can try and get some solid shots into the front. Well, these bugs are more susceptible to death. Actually, make a stand at this point. Holy shit. When I say susceptible to death, I mean they're pretty less, you know, they're quite resistant to... normally the bugs take a... normally some of these bugs can take quite a beating, but a lot of them now are just taking one-shots, which is nice. One-shotting is nice. Fuck you. Go suck a fat one. Enjoy the death. Try to avoid all the AoEs. The main strength of the worm bugs is quite simply to just keep... well, apart from the fact that they can home in on when you're moving, which is a bit of a pain, but it does keep you on your toes. But yeah, like when you have the bugs, but the worms are more about AoE attacks, or like trap AoEs. I don't know what the official term is. I'm sure just trap AoEs kind of does what it gives across the right message is what I should say. Fuck you and everything about you. Oh yeah. The M32, or fuck you and everything in the general vicinity. He's determined. Haha! I want to joke. No rocks are gonna stop me today. Nice little pockets. Thankfully, this particular section of these two nests are, while they're close enough to pretty much be one nest, they're nice. They're nice tucked away nests. Be careful. We're getting them. Last nest nuked. Couple more to go. Fuck yeah. Whew. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good session. Well, I say session. Knockout. You know what I mean. That particular attack, quite successful. Quite nice. I'm liking that. That was a good session. Like, good attack session there. Right, so what we're probably going to do now is head south, try and neutralize the bugs located here, and then we'll probably see if there's any more bugs inbound or any larger nests in the south. I'm thinking this. We've got a couple of big... I don't know if there's like any particular system in terms when it comes to this game and how it programs bugs differently. Because sometimes you get like with some games you have like a base structure system where you've got like, I don't know, an outpost and then there's a solid base, or there's like yeah, I was thinking that. So we've got two smaller bug bases and then there's one ginormous one. Or are these two separate? Oh, they're kind of separate. Doesn't seem to be too much of a rhyme nor reason to these things. Ooh, that was close. I thought I'd run out of fuel there. Okay, yeah. There's a lot of fucking cliffs area here. Gotta be careful. Try and neutralize this forest right next to it. Apparently there is a gas grenade I could probably consider using. What's the size area? 9. That's not too bad. Apparently throwables work even when you're in a vehicle. Not that you could use it, mind you, but you know. I like the concept. I wish I could get a howitzer. That would be nice. Sure, it'd take a while to load up, and if it gets caught out in the open, it's fucked. But I think it would be nice. Oh shit. Come on. Yes, good solid hits there. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. How are we doing for fuel? Ha 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 ha! We're running a bit low. Thank the throne I noticed that. Jesus Christ on a bike. Right. I've got to be careful now. I'm thinking if we move the bugs... Okay, so look, they're not so far into the forest I need to nuke the forest. That area, I'm going to have to nuke the forest. Oh, God. That whole thing, I think... Oh, don't tell me it goes even to a bigger channel. Oh, don't tell me this now. Don't tell me this now. On the one hand, I'm so happy because it means I can make a proper fortress and like a proper train lines and all that jazz. But on the other hand, I'm like, for fuck's sake, this means I've got more areas to clear out because the bugs are going to be everywhere. Oh. I will take exception to the fact that the game, I won't lie, I'm kind of proud of how far I'm getting with my tank. Like, I've definitely crossed the point where tanks are no longer a valid option, but I'm making it work regardless. And when I say a valid option, I assume, I'm making assumptions and speculations, not basing on ground hard facts. Because basically a number of experienced Factorio players And like people in the comments were saying, yeah, there's a point where tanks are no longer viable and you really just want to get the Spidertron or nuclear bombs or X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, well, that kind of makes sense in this regard because obviously the bugs are everywhere, and in order to clear them out, you probably would be better off using a nuclear bomb or a Spidertron of the sorts, because it's completely then safe because you're never in a position of danger. But at the same time, it's a bit of a faff because obviously... To be honest with you, I have a totally good idea for a series. If later down the line I get to the point of popularity where I've got players who can kind of hop on, I'd love to basically have a server or like a game mode where you invite me and basically have a large group of players, and it's like, right, squad of like a platoon-sized element. It would be a great game. It would be a great way of communicating. You know, we're on a planet that we've upgraded towards tanks and other stuff, but... Come on. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. Good shit, good shit. Okay. Death towards anything that's nearby. Don't want any interference from you wankers. That was a bit of a close one. Hit a few more of the nests, neutralizing their spawn capacity. God, can you imagine if you could salvage the bodies for resources? It'd be a fucking treasure trove. I wonder what you could kind of get as a part of a resource for things. I mean, maybe you could condense the bodies down into, like, oil. That's always a possibility. I mean, you'd have to get some kind of way of extracting the oil out of them, but then... I can't imagine... I can't imagine that would be too hard. I mean, I'm sure there's machines out there that can probably do that. I mean, they are alien bugs, you know, so there's always like a... You can always just explain the physiology of why an alien bug vessel somehow has the capacity to turn into oil or lubricant or whatever, but then you could just say, well, it's a bug from space, so shut up. It's basically the argument I'd throw. These bugs are valuable. Leave it at that. Oh, my feet. Oh, my feet, my feet. Oh, it's getting a bit chilly. A bit chilly. Oh, my feet and my back and everything else. Everything aches. Oh, my God. My toes are all fucked. I need to probably see a podiatrist because my right toe is like... Well, I won't go into details because, you know, it's not really something you should talk about when you're on online. But suffice it to say, I've been on my feet quite a lot today. Running around like a headless chicken. And I needed that belch. Oh, apologies. It was a good belch, though. Had good depth and tone. Like, I'm one of those weird people who, for some reason... I mean, sure, like, there are... Sometimes, I'm obviously not so weird that I won't ever, like, stop thinking that burps are rude or anything, but, like, sometimes when a belch comes out unexpectedly, but if it has good tone, depth, and perception, like, if it has good depth, which means if you're in a room and there's, like, a good tone to it, if it works as this kind of one of those traditional, like, TV belches, you know, like in the old cartoons where, like, a villain would get eaten up by some kind of monster or, like, an alligator or something, and you just heard a belching sound, like the traditional brrr noise. Well, basically, if it sounds like that, then you've won the belching game. Right. That's another bunch of bugs gone. And another good thing as well is we've got a shit ton of coal. I look forward to coming back here and establishing base of operations and the like. Better still, I look forward to being able to establish a base of operations. Yum, yum. Right, last few bits of bugs. Alright. That's them done. Another section of bugs cleared out. Oof. God almighty. Right. Okay, so in terms of reconnaissance, yeah, in terms of reconnaissance, it looks to be... Oh, there's another fucking tablet of water. Oh my god. Okay, so from about Mr. Jaeger Corpse, I really need to rename that. Can I rename that? I can rename that. Cool. We won't have that. Corpse Mr. Jaeger. End phase line. I'll make it like a military thing, so wall icon. There we go. So roughly I want to end my position. I want to kind of end the advance around this location, and I might go slightly further with that iron ore, but we'll see. We'll see. So the main intention of this whole thing is that my original intention was there to there, which, you know, congratulations, mission accomplished. We've done pretty damn good for that. But as we went further down, I noticed there was this, which is spreading and spreading and spreading and spreading until eventually I got down to here and we found pretty fucking dope oil yield. The largest iron ore contingent I've seen so far. It kind of puts this one to shame. And yeah, a lot of fucking intel. A lot of fucking intel. Well, basically, this whole segment is, yeah, it's pretty fucking dope. So the main intention here is if I can expand further southwards, I can potentially... okay. I could potentially... Right, let's dig through. Oh, is there a cliff? That was a cliff. It's like a tiny cliff, so it's fine. But the intent is, with this one, is it's going to probably take me a while to push through, but if we can secure this territory, I can more effectively defeat... Let's get into the clearing. You know the drill. This place doesn't feel so big. Yeah, it's not as big as the other ones. There's cliffs surrounding it, though. Oh boy, attracted a big crowd today. Oh my god, that is a fucking huge amount of bugs. Oh, that's definitely would explain the amount of them. Well, that would explain why this whole the previous sector I've been clearing out is a shit ton. Fucking hell. That is a lot of problems right there. That's going to take up a lot of ammo. I'm going to get a lot of damage to that one. How much ammo do I have? 5.8k. Jesus Christ. We'll take care of that bug infestation. That's... Oh my god. Can you imagine if that was connected to that? Jesus Christ. That's a lot of bugs. That is a lot of bugs. Okay. Yes, I shall have some Toblerone. Right. So, as far as I can tell, that's... Yeah, that's a lot of fucking bugs. As far as I can tell, that this area is pretty much the strong point in... Well, the largest strong point of bug infestation in the Southlands. On the southern front. Everywhere else is kind of okay, but here... Fucking shitloads. It's a large lump of uranium as well, which is probably why the nest is so large. Big lump of copper. The resources are worth it. What we'll probably focus on first, nuking this area. Then we can focus on nuking the other areas. Yeah, those kind of zones, that's what you get nukes for. Okay, they're gone. Some of the security. Interesting way the flamethrower works. You have to point it at the target you want to burn. It doesn't just... It's weird. It's like the target you want to hit, basically. It's almost like a weapon, like a regular weapon, because wherever you want the weapon damage to be effective with flamethrowers, at least with the flamethrower, with normal flamethrowers, well, sorry, at least with that flamethrower, other flamethrowers, while it does have the same effect of you point it at a target, it'll burn, it'll also kind of do what the, you know, it'll do it in the initial damage, but then it'll kind of do what the the worm towers do, where the area around it for a little while is damaged, or is damaging to anyone who's near it. Gotta try and knock out some of these bug infestations. That's a lot of bugs. Try and nuke this area first, and then I'll save. I might for this first... No, I won't. Nah, never mind. I'll need to do some reconnaissance, though. Before I make any kind of preliminary assaults on that location, I will need to make an assault. Recon. Yeah. Pardon me. That's worrying. We're running out of shells. I've stocked it up as much as we can. We have 7k shells. And that's it. That is it. That is all we got. That's all she wrote. Oh, fucking hell, 7k shells. I had so many other shells. Oh, we'll be getting more. 7k shells. Fucking hell. Alright. Let's go around the edges, shall we? Okay, so there's a water section to the right, which is great. This area, fucking beautiful for a nuclear refinery. Okay, so it looks like the water kind of bows around a bit. I'm going to kind of confirm this a bit. There's coal, there's fucking... Jesus Christ. Okay, we're going to pull out and have a nice little look around. So yeah, this kind of terrain sticks out a bit, like a... Yeah, sticks out a bit. Comes back. Okay, cool. So how big does this base of bugs last? Because I've got 7k now. I have to honestly think to myself, how much ammo can I go through? Oh, bloody hell, it gets just worse, isn't it? Yep. Just more bugs. Oh, Jesus Christ, on a bike. Do the bugs ever stop? No, they still keep going. They keep going. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, my God, no. That's a lot of bugs. There's a fuck ton of bugs. Oh, and great, there's another little outcrop in the south. That's not as bad, but it's dispersed in amongst the trees. I'm gonna have to burn the forest down to a degree. Or should I not? Well, the problem is I have to honestly think about how much... Oh my God. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to do it. Not that I want to, but this is the area that I have to... This is one of those areas which I'll have to nuke in order to be able to see stuff. Okay, so as far as I can tell, the bugs have been dispersed in the location. But the issue is also there's cliffs about. The reason why I'm doing this is because I don't want to get my tank caught on any kind of foliage or cliff. And there's way too many cliffs and foliage for my liking, so I'm like, sorry trees, but you're going to have to go. Shit. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, I'm already pissing off the bugs. Luckily for me, because of the pollution issue, they're already organizing into a group now. But this could pay dividends for me. Right. Got a hell of a lot of bugs. We got a bunch of them though. It looks like the whole fucking swarm is just near constant. But we are doing it. Doesn't feel like it, but we are doing it. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and eliminate this outcrop around the bugs. Yeah, like I'm going to try and eliminate this outcrop around the bugs. Still trying to get some intel about this place. So, hang on, let me just quickly get myself sorted. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm going to try and eliminate the bugs around here. Move around the south. Try and see how big this particular area is. If it's what I fear it is, all three of these locations are like linked up. So it's going to be an absolute bitch to deal with. And I don't even know if I have enough ammo to go through all of that. I tend to piss through a lot of ammo with these places. So what the chances are is I'm going to try and push down to here, neutralize the southern defenses, and then if there's a way for me to sort of get into the inner workings of this area, brilliant. I'll take that option. But then afterwards, I'm going to have to go for something else. It's going to be a bitch. With whichever way we do it, it's going to be a bitch. Come on. There we go. That's a good and solid hits there. Nice cluster hits. Lot of AoE landings. I'm going to try and pull back. $6.8k. Yay. I don't think I can survive on flame. As much as the flame turret is good, it's not great. It's always a secondary. It's always a coaxial. The main source of firepower from this thing is the main cannon. Bit of a push. Oh, not good. Not good, not good, not good. Holy mama of God, Jog. That was intense. That was intense. I'm not gonna lie. That was fucking intense. I'm saving. I was so close to losing my tank. I just went so quiet. I'm like, don't you fucking dare knock my tank out. Oh boy. Thank you. The Emperor protects. Thank you, Emperor. Whoa, that was close. That was close. Oh my God, I've never felt so tense in that moment. That was a butt clench moment there. It was just those two fucking spitters just going at it. Like, come on, you can't repair faster than we can damage it. And it's just like, I'm barely keeping up with the damage. Like, if I let go for a second too long, I would have lost the tank. And all of that ammo would have been gone. And that would have effectively put me out of commission for a long time. That would have halted our offensive rapidly. So no, I'm glad I didn't have to. I'm grateful, immensely grateful to the Omnisire for keeping my tank alive. Whew. Right, knock out their defenses. Nuking out their defenses should hopefully give us a chance to get some sneaks in. Oh God, there's another fucking nest of them over there. Well, if I can skirt around their bases and neutralize their... Right. Yeah, that's a big fucking cluster. That's a base worthy of thing. How much research we got left? Oh yeah, so I meant to talk about this earlier. So like the funny part is when I was doing the research tree, it turns out in order to do this tree, I had actually start again. So in order to go down the research for the crafting speed increase, it's a very nice system because it improves as you upgrade the different components. So when you first start doing research, then levels 1 to 3 is only needed with red signs, which is great. And then 4 to 7, you need the red and green. The next one is red, blue, and green. And then eventually you need red, blue, green, purple. Well, the irony is I was able to pop out of that via okay, so it's just infinite. GG. But I was able to get the yellow, which is 16 to 19. Well, yeah, pretty much. With the before I got the yellow stuff, before I got the purple, before I got the purple stuff. So fun times were had, which was really stupid. But then again, the purple stuff is a lot harder to make. At least in my case, I would have personally, I would have made it so that the yellow stuff was cheaper to was the next tier up. Because what was it? Because the way the science works, you've got automation, logistics, military, chemical, production, and utility. Now again, I would have got, because utility it's fairly simple. You need processing units, flying robot frames, and low density structure. While these are sort of awkward to make, you can still make them. But the fucking production science is a bitch to make because you have to make electric furnaces, rail, and productivity modules. And I'm like, that's way more of a pain in the ass because you have to spend fucking ages getting an electric furnace going. Whereas making a flying robot frame, you're already doing it by you're already getting the processing unit and other shit from all the other stuff. I mean, Christ. If we have a little look-see at my production facility of all that shit, all of this stuff feeds each other. So there's always a natural flow to things. But for some bloody unknown reason, not so. Not so the case. They think they think utility is more advanced than purple. So, you know, Bob's your uncle, here we go. It's harder then. Right, we're going to see how deep this forest goes. Because obviously, I gotta do some recon. Okay, oh boy. Oh! We pissed off the horde. Clear the horde, clear the horde. Clear the way. These ones are a little easier to deal with it. I'll let the machine gun do the talking here. There we go. Okay, so there's 3 large connected areas. Where do you think you're going, fuckwad? Okay, so from what I can tell... Oh, boy. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Jesus Christ. Six fucking... Oh, fucking hell. This is going to take a while, isn't it? It's going to take a fucking age. Oh, boy. I think I know what I'm doing in the next episode. Jesus Christ. Okay, so we've got 1, 2... Well, we need to take care of this outcrop. A lot of it is turrets, though, which isn't too bad. So there's a lot of dead dudes over there, but we can deal with them. Oh, shit. No! I gotta load. I'm sorry, guys. I can't. Not like that. 6503, 6522. Oh, yeah, 24? Yeah, no, I have to. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do my one and only scum save. But I can't. Not like this. I've had enough tough breaks today. I don't need any more. This is the one I can control. Okay, I misjudged that location. I won't do any further very quickly. Oh boy. Okay. 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 I will save. We have 6 locations we have to deal with. How much ammo does this tank have still? 6.7k. Okay. And I've got no more on the thing. I've got more ammo to give it in terms of MG and other stuff. So eventually what I'll do is I'll probably just turn it into an MG platform as well as a flame platform. Let's go hit some of this location. Jesus Christ. How's my fuel? My fuel's okay. That's a lot of dead. That's a lot of bugs. Kind of wish I could just do some... I kind of wish I could send a drone of sorts, like a robot, like reconnaissance drone, just to get some more intel over at that location to the far left. Just, I don't even need to have the detailed images. I would just like to know this Black's area. But if I get close, I'm dead. Okay, well, let's try and see if we can skirt around the edges on all fronts, shall we? Okay. So we... Oh, okay, so the bugs are numerous here as well. Okay. We got 1, 2, 3... Yeah, this is pretty much the largest concentration of bugs I've seen in a long time. So, we've got a lot of problems. Alright. There's a small area I kind of wanted to skirt around. The other way. Kind of figured this would be bad. Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen, I'll be honest with you. But I'm going to cheese this a little bit and figure out how we're doing. Okay, so there is a clearing. Okay, yeah, there is a clearing. Okay. So, we are cheating a little bit. I apologize, but I've had enough shit to deal with today, so I will just say, yeah. So, from what it looks like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there's the outcrop on the other side, so... Yeah. The bugs are extremely numerous around there, and we're going to have to deal with them. Yeah. That's a lot of bugs. I'll try and see if I can skirt around and get more econ on the left side. But that's a lot of fucking bugs. But the rewards for knocking them out is, well, first of all, the peninsula is more or less secure after that. From where I want to be. Better still, the resources we'll get from that is just ridiculous. And all the trees that are, well, still standing at least, are going to be beneficial to the highest degree. So I'm going to try and see how much... Is there any other location where there's not many bugs? Okay, so good news, there's not another section of bugs around here. Just a nice little breather. And there is a gap clearing. Okay, good. There is a clearing in between the two bug camps, which is nice. Mainly because then I can actually get in between the two and figure out how much of this area is infected with bugs. Okay, so there's bugs down there. And it looks like a pretty substantial camp as well. Oh, great. There's even more fucking bugs. Oh, fuck a duck. Yep. We're going to need more ammo. We're not going to... We are going to need more ammo. It's just no denying it. Okay, so this colony's fairly insignificant in comparison to many other things. Yes, there's a shit ton of them, but still. Okay, let's get the fuck out of Dodge. So, from what we can tell, in terms of intel, actually what we could do is, now that we finally mapped out the location, we can actually move on. Area I burnt through lately. Right. It's a bit of a risk, but we'll have to take it. I just need to clear out a tiny bit more intel. At this point, we've stopped attacking and just gone, right, let's see what we have to deal with before we continue our assaults. Okay, that's a much better lay of the land than I thought. Save. So, from what we can gather, I'm going to try and get as close as I dare. Right, let's go around, scooch around. A couple of puffs with my round. Okay. So, we can gather from this intel, it's a lot. That's a lot of shit. That's not good. Okay, so... Unfortunately, I can't. I have to mouse point. So, as far as I can tell, the strongest concentration of bugs seems to be located towards the southern region. This whole segment here. It kind of winds and intertwines. I mean, all the bugs kind of intertwine with each other, with the exception of maybe here. This sector, which I'll mark out. Actually, I can put... Can I make markers? Yes, we can. Brilliant. So I'm going to actually do some briefing here, which is actually going to be pretty fucking dope. So we'll designate these different sectors. So this one is grid point alpha. With a nice little A. Grid points Bravo. 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 Bravo and... Right, we'll just start naming this whole sector. Right, so that's Charlie sector. This is Delta. And that will be Echo. That whole, to be honest with you, I'll remove this marker and place it down to here, because that is just Charlie. That sector's Charlie. The whole sort of swarm, more or less. We'll make you Echo. And... make that Foxtrot. Okay, so... At least we can have grid markings and briefings. Okay, so... Plan of action for future reference. Grid points Alpha and Delta are kind of key targets at this point in time. Alpha is a pretty hench location, so we're probably going to hold off attacking that for now, just because it kind of is a bit of a nightmare. I probably do have the ammo for it, but I want to try and be as somewhat conservative as possible. So I'm thinking what would probably make a plan is to passively focus on Delta and Bravo. With as much as we're focusing on Delta as much as possible to begin with, then Bravo will be our next target. In terms of dealing with future problems, so far Charlie is our biggest problem. Charlie's got too many sectors right next to each other to really be anything else but a clusterfuck, which is why it's Charlie. Echo, I haven't got much intel on, but we'll be going down for another look-see further. But yeah, it's this whole line defense thing is... I mean, the bugs are going to spread out even further, so I suppose I should be careful how I do this, but... the main intention here is that with the bugs... the main intention with this push is that I'm trying to get to a point where the bugs are no longer a big enough threat. And if we can just nuke to a point where both the rivers kind of end, then I can use the walls to set up and then neutralize the location. And I'm again trying to minimize the pollution as much as possible so that the bugs don't come to attack me. And then of course once we get the setup all, you know, once we get ourselves all set up and ready to go, then we can kind of chill. Okay. Looks like we've got another sector. Another bug swarm as well, which is fun. How big are you? Quite numerous, but the water line makes you quite pleasant. This could be useful. Very useful information. There's a big forest in the way, unfortunately. I want to keep the forest as live as much as possible, so I'll go only around this little skirt bit here. Okay, so Echo doesn't link into Charlie, or it kind of does. We might be able to knock out that small grid sector next to Echo. I could probably nuke that. There seems to be a lot of cover between that sector and Echo, so I think we can attack that sector with impunity. And it looks like it kind of branches out. The terrain is very interesting here. I'll definitely kind of have to figure out a way of making more weapons. What I might do to start with is... I don't want to have to, but I fear I may have to consider... Unless I don't mind. I mean, I can always... I mean, this stream is kind of a chill thing for me. So... What I might be tempted to do is... Bloody hell, that's a lot of bugs. Haha, you missed. Right, knock out these. Do a nice little sweep around. Careful, there's water about. $6.5k left. Nice solid hits on an enemy base. Alright, let's go in for another sweep in. Right, there we go. Problem solved. Don't want to go through the trees too much. Come on. Yes! Solid hits. Right, let's nuke these bugs. Okay, they're gone. Okay, they're gone. Good. Let's make a save. Okay, good. They're now officially destroyed, which is great. Great stuff. Means I can kind of relax now. Nice little outcrop of bugs over here, so I can take care of that. Oh, hello. More uranium. The important thing, though, is the sector is kind of secure. This is a really good peninsula location. Like, seriously, this is the kind of thing I was hoping for. Like, it's a smaller version of that. That's really nice. I'm liking that. I might try to make it a bit more uniform, but yeah, this is nice. I like this. This is a big win. Big fucking win. So, I'm gonna have to probably do, just a bit of a risk. As long as what I'll do is I'll save first. We'll cut through the upper edges of the tree, of the forest. Just so I can get some intel. Trying to preserve this as much as possible. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's not good. That's not good. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yo boy. I might have to clear up a bit of the forest path in case I have to get away. Right, let's get rid of these trees. Make a path. So if I have to make a dash for it, I don't die. Means the enemy it means I'm wasting a lot of potential for definitely cover that make that area as fucking obvious as possible. Okay. Recon run. Here we go. Avoid, 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 avoid. Shit. Alright, we got the intel. Just bug the fuck out. No pun intended. Alright. So Echo is separate from Charlie, which was the big intention of the entire recon run. Fuck you. Right. So, yeah, Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Echo. Oh, look, and fuel. Well, now I'm invested to take this place. And it looks like the sector is, yeah, we got two. That's the line of our advance. I'm going to put another market here. And again, we'll use the wall. Because reasons. Alright, cool. So that's the line of advance sector 1. And so with that in mind, we can now kind of... That's the line of my advance. Like that's a pretty solid location to sort of stop advancing. So now I need to figure out how big this area is. And it kind of, I can tell already, it's kind of like that. But we might be lucky. And it kind of... I'm using my hands, admittedly, which is not a really good thing if you're live streaming and don't have a webcam. But basically, I'm thinking... It might get thinner down the middle, so it might go sort of down to here, maybe. It may not. We kind of have already an understanding that this location is going to be fairly wide, but it might just have enough. We have 6.3k left. Okay, we haven't really got a lot of time before I have to wrap things up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock out Echo, and maybe if we have enough time, take on Delta, and that will probably be the last we can really do with what ammo we've got left. There we go, some solid hits there. Careful where you go. Ooh, that was bad. That was bad. I took a massive hit from my own cannon there. The one downside of this whole fucking thing is you can blow yourself up here very easily. Oh boy. Okay. Right. That was not too bad. Did a nice skirting run. Right. Have a bit of a Toblerone whilst we're at it. Probably going to try and skim around the top of Delta. Focus more on Delta than Echo. And then we can kind of skim around to the top of Echo and then withdraw to Delta's region that once we've taken care of Delta. We got lucky that that cliff area stopped a lot of the bugs from getting through. If there wasn't a cliff area, we'd be fucked. This is a bit of a risky one. It's been mental today. We've had nothing but fighting. Love it. Almost lost my vehicle. I did technically lose it as well in the earlier parts, but like I will hold my hands up and say, yeah, I'm gonna have to. I had to scave scum a couple times, but considering the circumstances, I think the first time it was more like a, yeah, this is I can't have it any other way. I need this tank to win. I need to have this tank. The other one was more of a me being stupid, and I'm like, yeah, let's try and be. That was a more of a silly decision, but yeah. Hey, crafting speed's upgrade to number 15. Well, 14 now. I really got to be careful how much I use ammo-wise. Duck and weave and dive and shoot and kill and smash and kill and... Careful. Careful. The flame is killing them. The flame is killing them, but it so easily could not. Nice. The main aim thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to neutralize the spawner pits so that the more bugs I kill... Because if you can only kill the bugs, then, like, there's no point. Because all they can do is, you know... They'll be able to replace them fairly quickly. It's the spawners you gotta kill. That's the source. And if you can't, then, yeah. You're just breaking even. There's no profit to be had here. I have gorged through this bloody bottle of Coke. That'll be the last thing there, but I've had a rough day, so... Right. Ooh, god damn it, these fucking bugs! Get in the way of the shells! Even if we have a shitload of spitters, that would be kind of preferable, because spitters are slower, and they're more susceptible to dying. I mean, all the bugs kind of get one shot from these things, but like I'm more inclined to use machine guns against the spitters because they are more fragile to machine gun ammo, even in their higher quality state. Anywho. We're getting there, though. Delta is falling. Every time I get a successful push in or a successful this, then it's just one more. It's like one more bug, just one more spawner pit means a load more bugs that won't be coming back out to fight me again. And it makes my whole, you know, it makes the next attack easier, and then the next attack easier, and then the next one. There's still a shit ton to deal with, mind you, but it's getting there. Getting through the framer, though. Bit of a risky play this next one, but if I can get it done, that's another few bases knocked out. Gotta be careful. Whew. Got to be. $5.9K. I mean, effectively, I know I don't have enough ammo for all this area. I know I don't have enough ammo. I think I'd need 15K to safely get through. Maybe a bit less, but I'm confident I'd need way more ammo than I have right now. Easily another 5,000 to 10,000 more. Perfect. Good shit, good shit. There we go. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right, let's do the finishing blow, shall we? A little bit further. Yes! I think that's it. No, hang on. Now it's it. Yeah, that's it. That's the last bug spawner in this area. It's just tower defenses now. I might start. If there's only tower defenses, I'll just go with machine gun fire. Ooh, that's a lot of fuel that I've not got there. Got to be. Okay. Well, holy shit. That was mental. That was fucking mental. Well, the good news is Delta is no more. Delta is gone. Huzzay. Delta didn't last the stream. Hooray. Holy shit. Okay, so, Echo. Can we finish Echo in time? I am dubious. But we have a cutoff point. It's about, say, half past. So about, no. Definitely no. I don't think we can have enough. I don't think we have enough time left in the stream to do this, because there's a few things I need to take care of before house guests, or well, not house guests, before friends come home. There we go. That's what I'll say. But regardless, I think this is probably a good point to cut off. So we have done quite a bit, to be honest with you. Yes, it's only been combat, but I think we've done pretty well. We've been able to expand our line of advance to the point where we can go down to this little chokehold here. We've neutralized a large number of bug infestations all across this perimeter. Well, mainly around this perimeter, going further south down. We've gained some intel on another sector. So in the next episode, what I will do is we're probably going to focus on neutralizing Echo. Get Echo. I'm going to be uploading at the time of this upload / live stream. I'm going to be uploading a live, by finally getting an update today. Apologies in advance again. Thank you very much for being so patient. It's a bit manic, but yeah, it's very much worth watching. So if you guys are watching on Twitch, feel free to go to my YouTube link down below, where you'll be able to get my videos, and there'll be a channel update coming up. I may make another channel update just before going on a potential Christmas break. There's like a few days where I might have like one last stream before Christmas, because at the moment the schedules are looking like the 23rd is free for me. So if there's nothing I'm absolutely desperate on, I mean, again, I might not be able to stream. I might not, I don't know. But if I can, I will. And hopefully I'll be able to showcase something nice. I don't know what I'll do, but yeah, just something to enjoy stuff. And then obviously I'll have to take a bit of a Christmas break because friends and family are coming over to visit my friends, so I don't want to be the rude asshole in live stream whilst they're all there. So we're gonna have to probably have it like that. But regardless, I hope you have enjoyed this content. And if you do want to see more of my stuff, I've got loads of videos on my YouTube channel, and I'm uploading other stuff as well. So if you want to check those out, feel free to hit that description as well. And if you want to be part of the community of Scrubbalicious Ducks, which is the Discord that we've got, there is a Discord link down. If you go into the Discord, go to the channel, select your role. There's a number of roles which we are ever increasing. I think we've done I think there's a Destiny role that was recently implemented as well. So if you're a fan of Destiny game, if they're Destiny 2, then there you go. Or if you're a fan of Factorio, yeah, feel free to hit that as well. So thank you very much, and I will catch you all in the next episode, which will be on Thursday from 10 o'clock in the morning. Until then, adieu, au revoir.